Hey, welcome to the channel, More Dirt, More Distance. On this episode, I want to walk through some cheap, easy interior mods I did to the Gladiator. I know when we first get our Jeeps, we're just thinking about the most sexy stuff, tires and lifts and all of that. But these 5 items that I put in my Gladiator really just help with the overall daily functionality of it. And we're super cheap, super easy. So that's why I want to share them with you today. One of the first things I noticed in my Gladiator is there's hardly any cup holders. There's just 2 in the center console. And if you're like me, the last thing that goes in there is actual cups. You put your wallet, your keys, your cell phone, trash, other miscellaneous things. And then when it's time to have to put a cup in there, I'm like throwing stuff out to make room as I'm going through the drive-through. I'm used to having a cup holder on the door, so you at least have 4 up in the front seat. So I was looking on Amazon and I found these cup holders, and they're super easy to install. There's 3M tape on the back, there's a screw at the bottom, and there's a screw that goes into the molding. Now I will say that the interior of the Jeep is so tight that there is some times where I've hit my knee on it, but it hasn't happened that much. It's just nice to have more places to put drinks. Another necessity, in my opinion, is a phone mount. There's a ton of different companies. You can get a lot of different mounts depending on what your needs are. You can get one that's only a phone. I got the one that's a phone and then has a place to mount a GoPro. You can get a rail system where you can put multiple phones. You can put iPads. It's all about what your particular needs are. And this bulletproof mount has been pretty good. I've had it for over a year now. It did get loose, and I actually did have to go and put Gorilla Glue to secure it, but it's working great now. I like the fact that I can have the GoPro there for when I'm shooting my point of view shots, and it's nice to have the phone up where you can see it. It's an easy install. Another easy mod that I really like is the Mopar grab handles. I like these because the Mopar always has that nice OEM look. They actually bolt on to the vehicle as opposed to having the Velcro. So it looks really clean, it's really sturdy. So the next item I got is floor mats. I just found these rough country floor mats. They do the job. They keep dirt and mud off the floors, so they do what they need to do. But you can definitely get fancier ones. I believe the Mopar ones have a drain plug. I'm not 100% sure. But you can find different quality of floor mats. But I just wanted something that was basic and just functional, and this is one that I actually was putting off, but I learned the hard way that you just don't want to put off getting floor mats. I was super excited. I just got in the Gladiator and I was going to take it up to the mountains for a day trip, so loaded everything up, and I don't get more than maybe 30 minutes outside of town when both of my dogs throw up in the back seat, and it was bad. The very next day I went and ordered floor mats so I wouldn't have to go through that nightmare again. And they've been really great. So you can just pull them out, wash them off, dry them out, lay them out to dry, get them back in there, and it has really saved my carpet, not only from the dogs, but from the mud and dirt that you get on your shoes when you're getting in and out. So floor mats a must. I think they're 160 bucks on Amazon. Well worth it. Storage is just so important in Jeeps because you have a lot of stuff you want to carry, a lot of gear. So any way that you can maximize space is just great. And for super cheap, you can get an insert that goes into the passenger side grab handle and turn that into a tray. I think it's 10 bucks on Amazon. Well worth it. It is a great way to provide a little extra storage. If you're driving down the highway, you can put a phone in there and it stays, but I wouldn't suggest putting a phone in there when you're on the trail because you're rocking and rolling and shaking and that phone's gonna come out of there. Those are 5 interior mods that I found to be super helpful. If you have an interior mod you'd recommend, let me know in the comments so I can add it to my rig. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like and subscribe.